Today, we're at Carnegie Deli in New York City, and we're going to show you how to make their world-renowned matzo ball soup. Join us on Get the Dish. We'll show you the secrets behind signature recipes of famous eateries and how you can recreate them at home.
It's a classic. It's an iconic. It's like a hamburger or a frankfurter.
New York has the hot dog, has the slice of pizza, and it has the matzo ball.
So we're here to show you what takes it from restaurant grade to homemade. It's all in their signature broth and specially seasoned matzo balls. I'm here with Executive Chef Fernando Perez and Sandy Levine, the MBD. Sandy, can you tell us what MBD stands for?
Sure, it's very easy. I married the boss's daughter, went straight to the top.
Tell us how long you've been here and how long you've been making your matzo ball soup.
Carnegie Deli started in 1937, so we've been in business approximately 75 years. And one of the staples of the Carnegie Deli is the matzo ball soup. We probably make about 1,500 matzo balls a day.
That's a lot of matzo balls. So Sandy, the first thing we need to start off with is the matzo balls. What ingredients do we need?
The first ingredient we need is naturally the matzo meal. Then we need some shortening. We need some eggs, some salt, some pepper, and some water. First we start by whipping the eggs. We give it a nice little whip. We pour it into our mixing bowl. Next, 2 cups of shortening. Use approximately 1.5 cups of water. Next step is salt. We use 1 spoon, and you use about 3/4 of black pepper. But then it's up to the guest to add more pepper and more salt.
So you can always add salt and pepper, but you can never take it away.
We mix all our ingredients together. Now comes the secret. It's the matzo meal. He's actually feeling it with his hands. And as you can see right now, he just added more matzo meal because he felt that he didn't have enough.
So to get the real experience, I think I'm gonna have to give it a go. Is that all right with you, Sandy?
I don't know. I hope you're not gonna mess it up. Somebody's gotta eat this. What do you feel?
Like it should feel sticky. If it feels any more liquid than that, then it's too soupy.
After the mix is done, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make the balls.
So I tried making these at home and I had a little bit of a different experience. They were a lot bigger and a lot denser.
Most people, when they make the matzo balls, they make it big, and then after cooking, it blows up. Not the correct way to make it. It's gonna fall apart. You gotta make them small, about 4 to 5 ounces, because they're gonna blow up after cooking. Another ingredient we just let go. Let's get out of here. Too many ingredients, too many secrets.
I'm dying to give this a go. I've got my gloves on and I'm just gonna dive right in there.
Go, show me how to do this. One of the other secrets, which we're letting go right now, you can't make it tight. You gotta make it fairly loose so it can breathe and expand. And from the way you made it, it looks like it's a great little matzo ball for the first try. Excellent. And then we're gonna be putting it into a pot of boiling water. And now I'm giving you one of our secret recipes. Normally we don't do this, but I like her. We use yellow color to bring out the color of the matzo balls.
So time to give it a drop. How long should the matzo balls be cooking for?
It takes about 30 to 35 minutes. We constantly check it to look for the consistency. But first thing you notice that it uses a strainer. A strainer won't break them. And that's your finished product. Notice the coloring, notice the size now.
It's much bigger.
Now we have to move on to the consommé.
All right, let's do it. So how do you get started with a consommé?
We have our chicken, salt, black pepper, and this is our seasoning. This is a Maggi Seasoning. It's an all-purpose seasoning. Chicken stock, our yellow flavor. We have our onions, our celery, and our carrots. After the chicken is put into the water with our vegetables, we gotta boil it to break it down to make it soft. After this is ready to go, we start adding our seasonings. We add some black pepper, our salt, chicken base, very, very important. Our seasoning, that's also put in. Notice that you only put a drop of that in there. Then our little secret, our yellow coloring. Now we have to cook it for at least another 45 to another hour.
We've got the finished consommé right here, but it looks like all the vegetables have been strained out of it.
We have to get the vegetables out so we get a pure broth. Now everything comes together. We're gonna put the matzo balls in. We serve here at the Carnegie Deli 2 of them. Look how big and beautiful they are. Everything at the Carnegie Deli is big. If you finish this, we made a mistake. Now we add our broth
Now, why do you separate the soup from the balls when you serve it?
Because some people just like to eat the matzo balls by itself. And you notice that if they want, they can take the terrine and add a little soup at a time.
So it's however you like it.
It's however you want it.
It looks delicious.
You gonna try some?
Of course, let's do it. I'm here with Sandy Levine and his son Johnny, and we're ready to give it a go.
I'm even looking at it and I'm getting crazy.
It smells wonderful. It's fantastic.
This is what they call the Jewish Penicillin. If you're not feeling well, you don't have to go to the doctor and spend $100. The broth, that will cure you.
How about you? What are some of your matzo ball memories?
It's just amazing to see people eat matzo balls, to see their facial expressions when it comes on the table. Like Dennis Rodman, the NBA Hall of Famer, comes in, big guy, and then we put the two big sets of balls in front of him, jumps right into it. That's the reason why there's a line out the door every day. That's it, it's the best.
See you next time when we get the dish on Yum Sugar TV.